Alrighty. So, in case you missed it, the Zac Brown Band recently announced the release of their 7th full-length studio album, The Comeback, along with another pre-release titled Slow Burn. And I guess I just wanted to hop on today for an incredibly short period of time and just discuss my mixed thoughts and questions going into this album. Some quick numbers, stats, and whatnot. As I said, it's titled The Comeback, containing 15 tracks, 6 of which we've already received. The first one's Same Boat, spanning all the way back to the first half of June. Essentially, they did what Cody Johnson is doing, they just didn't say it, releasing songs in packs of 2 each month until the release. Obviously, Cody's is a double album, but you get the point. Point being, lots of music is being pre-released. It's something I've openly disagreed with before, but especially in this case, I guess it just stales the excitement even more. For example, plenty of albums pre-release too much music, and it makes the bread stale. Like when you go to eat it, it's not as good because it's not that fresh. It's a bit dated, a bit dry, but there's good parts here and there. Whereas with this album, the title sounds like it should be this big suspenseful build-up, like, oh, is the Zac Brown Band coming back? But there's no suspense or time to wonder. Are they gonna come back? Is it gonna live up to the self-proclaimed hype? Well, at this point, we already know the answer. It's a return to the instrumental roots with friendly songwriting that applies and satisfies all in an attempt to win back the fans. At this point, it would be a miracle, but in a bad way, if they find a way to mess this up. Sure, there will be some good moments, but you answered the question everyone was asking before the album even came out. And back to my bread comparison, it's almost like adding mold. Like, it's the same stale approach, but especially just with the idea coming into this project, it's almost adding mold where I'm almost like, turning my back to it a little bit. I guess another thing that's just petty annoyance is like the name itself, The Comeback. I don't know about you guys, but it just feels numbingly corny to me. Like, you couldn't think of anything more interesting, or just let the music proclaim the fact this is the comeback. Let your music and art do the talking. Especially after the Jekyll and Hyde to Welcome Home transition, and now the Owl to the Comeback transition. It just feels like a cheesy, like, we're actually coming back this time, guys. Don't worry, this is our comeback album. We're gonna come back, like, return to what you guys love us for. We did that on Welcome Home, but we didn't mean it enough to stick to it. But this time, trust us, we're coming back. The comparison that comes to mind instantly is like Morgan Wallen. It's like he gets arrested for being drunk, posts an Instagram video saying he's sorry, goes and does the exact same thing and then repeats the cycle. Obviously, Morgan's scenario ended up getting more serious, and I don't mean that as like slander or to undermine the situation. I'm just drawing a comparison because it is kind of how I feel with the Zac Brown Band album. Stop telling us you're back. Just be back and stay there. Because who's to say in 2023 they don't drop The Eagle, executively produced by DJ Khaled, get the poor reception, and then come back in 2025 with The Return, because this time they're back. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling. I want to believe they're actually back this time. I guess it just begins feeling manufactured and forced when you have to go out of your way to explicitly announce what you're doing rather than just going and doing it and letting the people determine if you actually did what you meant to. Like, I'd be a lot less skeptical if they're actually back, if they didn't have to, like, name the entire freaking album, like, we're back, this is the comeback. Like I said, it just feels corny. I'm coming back to that word, but it's the word I'm looking for. Now, don't take this as, like, I don't like the Zac Brown Band, or I'm not excited, or I think the pre-releases have been bad or anything, because it's far from, it's not the case. They were my childhood heroes growing up. I've said this a million times. I'm digging pretty much everything they've put out so far. I'm excited to see what the rest of the album holds. It's just when I take a step back and look at the situation from a broader perspective, I can't help but have thoughts like those I just stated creep into my mind a bit. That's literally all. I just wanted to hop on and talk, vent a bit about how I'm feeling going into this record. I'm most likely going to review it. I don't see a scenario where I don't review this record when it comes out. Be sure to comment if you're excited for the release. In fact, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Comment below what your favorite song from this album is so far. And if you're watching this after the album has already come out, comment your favorite song from the album. Other than that, be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new for more country music content. Links to my Instagram, Discord, and podcast are down in the description below. Go hit those up, drop a follow, join the server, listen to the podcast, all that great jazz. And yeah, until next time, have a great day.